here. Also, this is super expensive. Like, this thing together, I'm just gonna want is like $200.
Like all the stuff.
Back in my day.
Okay.
I did it right there. We'll let it focus. Or I'm thinking, should we the window? The window.
It's fine, I think. What did we do before? Just put a cushion in there? I think it's fine. It's fine.
It's been how long? 4 months?
4 months, yes. Well, actually, probably 5 because we recorded that episode a month 4, maybe?
And we never posted that forest video. Well, I never posted it.
Well, because we talked about the same thing.
And another thing
That was the
is,
Weird Teachers
I
one.
think the quality of like the audio wasn't great, and I just think the general video wasn't the best. But we're back, guys. Hope you like the new intro.
No, we haven't filmed yet.
As of now, we filmed it and edited because I'm gonna start
Like, as
editing.
of now, as we're talking right now, we have not filmed it yet. We're going to later today.
In the when you see this video,
Yes.
there'll be that new intro, and let us know if you like it. And I'm gonna switch to editing the podcast now because since I don't have a channel, or anything else for the matter, and it's summer, I'm going to be taking over. So I bid you farewell, but
Goodbye, editing. I never liked you that much.
yeah, and going through like 50 hours of footage is gonna be, if not 50 hours, like 50
Minutes.
50 minutes of footage. But yeah, welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Today's episode
Oh
is
wait, I want to mention something first. I went to Iceland recently, and they have a chain store of with really cheap things, but it's like groceries and stuff called Bonus.
how much, like if you
They're really cheap groceries, but they're good quality.
how are
It's
they
like a discount store. I don't know. It's an Icelandic kroner. I don't know
okay.
how much that translates. But we got Bonus merch.
He travels all the time,
Mhm.
and it's so funny, we contrast each other so much.
Yeah.
I like sports, he doesn't. I haven't left the country. He's
I've
been
to-
out many
yeah.
times. How many times have you left the country?
I don't know because I've been to Canada a lot. And a lot of those times were when I was little.
I would
so
count
don't
that
remember.
because I've never been to Canada or
Well,
Mexico.
yeah, obviously going to Canada is leaving America.
Mhm.
But I've been to Canada, Mexico, South Korea, Peru, the Netherlands for a layover, Italy, Vatican, and now Iceland.
And another thing is, these on the wall. If you guys like, cause I'm a big rock guy and I love playing instruments. We're not in a band, but we're in the school band. So use trumpet. I play percussion.
And I also do tuba as well.
Yeah, and I do. I'm in the jazz band, so I do a lot of kit work. But they have, if you guys know these 5 super famous rock albums, let me know. Can you name them? Do you know any
I
of them? No single one.
Pink Floyd.
What's the name of the album though?
I don't know. I don't know much music.
You have to know this one.
The Beatles.
Beatles what? What's the thing called?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just know that that's the Beatles.
And this is probably one of the best rock albums of all time. You're not gonna know it.
Okay.
All right, so
Today's episode is about childhood toys. So
Childhood
we're going through these
toys.
chronologically.
yes, so we brought a total of 5 that we're gonna show off, and yeah. So it all started back in my day. Okay, who's gonna go first?
I'm gonna say something. So my interests over the years have changed a lot, and I've noticed a recurring pattern in them. When I was really young, when I was a baby and preschool, kindergarten, it was all about learning how the world worked. My interests were marine biology, astronomy, geography, things like that, anatomy.
And I
Then later, like in the middle of my life, kind of like in elementary school, was about like stories, like movies and books that I was interested in. And now I'm interested in things like Minecraft and film, making my own stories.
and
So
now
that's how it's changed.
I've always just been a kid. So it's never been like yeah, I always like building things, I guess is my interest. So I did a lot of Legos, and I used to build these like invention, but I don't have any anymore. I threw them all out,
No.
but there's nothing nothing like weird about my childhood, I guess. So yeah, you start us. You start us. What did you bring?
Do you know what was funny?
Hmm.
I'm gonna say another thing. I always thought that I was, because I always use myself for a point of reference. I thought everyone, like when I went to preschool, I thought that was really weird that they were like all playing with cars and stuff, because I was like, why they're moving, like how can you do that for such long time? So I would just, those rugs with the roads on them.
Yes.
I would just sit in the middle of the rug and just use it as a rug while all the kids are trying to like drive their cars around me.
Dude,
They
you
would
didn't
tell
grow
me-
up with that? Dude,
I never played cars.
the
as
biggest
a kid.
childhood nostalgia was putting like Hot Wheels through that rug. Like that
I
was
never played with those because.
All right,
they were just
we're done.
So
All right.
I'm starting.
All right.
So So one of my original interests was astronomy, and I used to read a lot of like astronomy textbooks and watch a lot of astronomy videos on YouTube, and these are called celestial buddies. They're like these plushes of stuff in our solar system, and a few of them are out of it. These are some of the older ones. This is my favorite. This is always my favorite stuffed animal, I guess, not an animal. He's supposed to be more round. I've had him for so long. He's just kind of flat because I used to hug him like this. And he has a broken eye. And his name is Earthy. He's the Earth.
Earthy.
I used to name all of them.
He looks more like Neptune.
This is the Earth because he's so old.
Oh.
There
Okay.
used to be like a bunch of like land and stuff, and he was more round and
Yeah.
fluffier.
Oh, alright.
This is what happens to the loved stuffed animals, is that
I'm gonna try and
they
guess.
shrivel up.
This has got to be Mars.
Yeah, I called that one Mars Eye.
He's got like this has got to be like
hmm
damaged. Like this.
No. This is intentional because this is a thing on Mars.
Can you name said
I
thing?
forgot what it's
Oh,
called.
is that supposed to be like Olympus Mons?
Maybe.
Like that's the
I forgot.
That's
I forgot
the
exactly what.
that's the
it is.
huge mountain on Mars.
But when I was little, I was kind of dumb, and so I wanted to give him a haircut, and I almost did it, and then my mom told me that it wouldn't grow back. And then this is Sunny, who is obviously the sun, but I have like most of them, like the entire solar
You
system.
should line them up like.
Yeah. Oh, I
as
used to
a
do that all the
system.
time,
Mhm.
and my little brother would always pick them up, and just play with them, and I would get so mad at him because no, they're supposed to be in a line.
So, what I've brought is he's actually been on the podcast before, believe it or not.
Who?
Uh,
Oh, right.
I can't. We hung him up on the
On
wall.
the pipe.
Yeah, on the pipe or whatever. So we have this is Big Bear.
Yes. I
That
remember.
was his name, and this was actually my brother's, but he gave it to me at birth, and I just I literally would not go anywhere without, like, I brought him on vacation, I stuffed him into my suitcase, and then we'd go somewhere and I'd bring him everywhere, and then by probably 8 or 9ish I stopped, but that was the same time. So when I say like I stuffed him in the suitcase, I mean when I was a kid I was such a weird packer for flights. So I'll tell you what I did. I remember one year I was super excited to go to visit family in the States, and my dad and I'm packing coat hangers, and my dad's like, "Why do you need coat hangers? Like, what if they don't have any?" And because I was like 6, and I was like, I'm just trying to pack my Angry Birds suitcase with whatever I can just to fill it. And then I would always bring Legos in Ziploc bags, and then I
Me
would
too.
I would put a bunch of Legos in Ziploc bags and then I'd go, and then I would only sometimes use them. Most of the time I didn't, but I just always liked the feeling of having a full suitcase. So, and it was this Angry Birds suitcase that I broke the zipper because I overpacked so many times, but yeah, Big Bear was part of those experiences, and yeah, should we move on?
Yeah, I used to do the same thing with Earthy too, except I would always hold him like this because I didn't want him to. Because
But
I felt like
you put these guys
yeah,
in
in
there.
the backpack, but like I held on to Earthy because I didn't want to lose him.
All right.
Okay, so let's start. Next would probably be, yeah. I can
I'm
put
gonna go-
these guys away.
I'm gonna go with this one. Which one are you going?
I'm going with the anatomy.
Okay.
So a little bit after, I was still very interested in astronomy, but I developed an interest for anatomy, and I wanted to become a cardiologist. So I also had a heart, and also a torso. There's supposed to be genitalia there. I left that at home though.
Is
Yes.
there really?
Yes, really.
Did you leave that at home on purpose?
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah,
I don't think that would get censored from YouTube. I'm just saying.
it might.
And
YouTube is very inconsistent about their censorship.
I brought a Rubik's Cube.
While I explain this, do you want to do the Rubik's Cube?
Yeah, while you explain, I will solve it. Fair warning, I'm super rusty. I haven't solved one in 3 years, but I just remember I used to be so good at the Rubik's Cube. I looked up a tutorial on YouTube, and I just practiced, and I could do it in about 40 seconds.
I never learned how to do it.
I was
Cube.
super
wanna learn
good.
how to do it.
Okay, you explain, I'll
So,
solve.
skull. I had multiple skulls. This is the one that I still have. This is probably my favorite one. I used to have this glow-in-the-dark one. You know how babies' brains and our brains are kind of like, the skulls are made up into, like, segments?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why babies' brain, like, heads are so squishy, and then they come together. I had a skull that was like that, and it was glow-in-the-dark. And you could put all the pieces together, and then inside, there were some, like, squishy eyeballs that you could put in as well, and, like, a squishy brain. I thought that was really cool. I also had this, your mic is picking up the,
All right, I'll move for them.
I also had this heart, with all the heart valves and stuff. That was fun. And then this is the main one. I got this from Santa one year. I have a brain in here as well.
I too have a brain.
Here's the brain. You can pop the head apart. See, one side is like where all the muscles and the skeleton are, and then the other side is with the skin. So you can take it apart, and then this side is empty. So you can put the brain in. You're supposed to keep the brain in, but it kind of sticks out a little bit, so you can't put it back together as nicely. So usually I keep the brain out. And then of course we have all of the obvious organs right in front of you. You've got the lungs, the heart, and then the digestive system, which is the small intestine, large intestine, stomach, and the liver. And then we have some like kidneys and stuff in here. Yeah, do you want to talk about your Rubik's Cube?
I'm really rusty.
Yeah.
I forgot an algorithm, and it's like all messed up. I think the big thing people is when they hear Rubik's Cube is they're like, oh crap. It's impossible. It's not as hard as you think. It literally took me a 30-minute tutorial and I learned it. And I used to do these things all the time, bring them everywhere, and it's a really good like fidget. Like if you know a certain pattern, you could just kind of, it's like a fidget spinner, but you can almost, oh, by the way, I have a ton of fidget spinners, but you could just, make any sort of pattern, but they're really cool. Sorry, my commentary is very lackluster. Lackluster.
Okay, do you want to move on to the last set? How? We've only been going for 13 minutes. Jeez.
Last set? You're in your last set already?
Yeah, I brought three sets of things.
Okay, I should share a couple more then.
Yeah.
We're at 30 minutes. Right.
No, 13.
Oh, 13. Oh, this is gonna be a quick episode. Okay.
No, well let's go for 30 minutes because that's like the normal length.
Okay, so I'm just gonna share this. Don't share anything yet because I brought more. Here I have a toy that was at my grandpa's house because he had this toy chest, and when he died he gave me this, but so I was like 7. But this is like, I don't know if you see it. So it's Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and I forgot the last one's name. Anyway, but it's a baby toy. Oh, it's really loud for the camera. And they would just chase it, and literally, I'd be mesmerized by this. I would be so intrigued. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. And it was like the coolest thing.
Do you know what my version of that was? The lettuce dryer.
Oh my!
You know those lettuce dryers?
Yes,
that you
I used to put
love
my
that.
Lego figures in there.
Oh,
and
me
just
too.
torture.
I also used to put my Lego figures in ice cubes.
Oh, I did that too. Yeah, and then I'll share. How many more you got?
I have some pictures of my Lego on my phone. Since
Okay,
I
let's move on to Lego.
I'll send you the pictures so you can just edit them in later.
Okay, and then you should do
And
like
then I'll just talk about them and show you like this, but then you can put them in later.
show me that.
So, here's the first one. You've seen this. This is my big Hogwarts. This one's more recent.
Mm-hmm.
This is the biggest Lego set I own. I think it used to be like the second biggest Lego set of all time. It's very cool. Then I have some sets here. This is, on the right, is the sea cow from the Lego movie.
Okay.
And that's Metalbeard ship. And then on the left is like a 1960s Batman set.
Mm.
And then down at the bottom right, that's
I've seen
Metalbeard.
all those, actually.
Yeah, you have.
But yeah, just.
Oh, and there's my money jar right there. Don't steal from me, please. Then
And
this
that-
is a
is that
little
Arkham?
messier. This is Arkham Asylum from the Lego Batman movie.
Mm.
You can see a bunch of like the figures strewn around. Yeah, I need to clean up my Lego. And I have some Lego Minecraft stuff.
I have the Sims.
You can see on this top of this
I'm still selling
house.
Lego sets. I'm still selling them.
Yeah, I know. I want to buy some.
I have them upstairs. If you want to look at them.
Yeah. You see right here, I bought the Lego Technoblade minifigure.
Oh, nice. Is that Bricklink or?
No, no, it's not an official figure. Like, it's made of real pieces,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like from the Technoblade merch store.
Okay.
And then here's my tumbler from Batman.
Not the app Tumblr.
Huh? Yeah. The Batmobile tumbler.
Yeah.
And then here's my Lego table. So
I
on the
really
bottom
want that
left,
Lego set.
the haunted house.
No, that.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
The
The detective office. On the bottom right, that's Emmett's house that I made when I was in like first grade.
So
Yeah.
what I brought is there used to be these series on Cartoon Network. They made a show about them called the Mixels. You remember these?
I didn't know that they had a series. I remember seeing them in like the catalog.
So there was a TV show, and I used to collect these things all the time. I have so many different kinds. I have some still in bags that are worth a lot. I put one in a time capsule. It's still buried to this day from like 6 years ago, and I forget the names of them, but this was like series 4, I think. So there are quite a bit, and I didn't have Technic that much. But I'm wearing a Chevrolet shirt, so I thought it was cool that I could take this Chevy that was made out of Lego, and it's cool because it literally like the tires move with this sort of peg back here.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the pistons too, they move too. So and I might put some pictures of my Legos too, but I had this one Lego where it was. Like I have a ton of Legos, and you've seen I'm a big collector of the Lego modulars, the big so I have this big cityscape that I really like, and I collect a ton of those.
I have one of those sets, and it's the one that he doesn't have.
It's the one that I don't, and I really want it, and the one they don't make anymore. So it's also like
It's the detective's office.
maybe we organize a trade or something. I don't know.
No, that set is too dear to me.
All right.
I love that set.
Okay. All right. Anyway, so yeah, I also have a Bugatti Chiron version of this, and just a ton of Legos. Another thing, I don't know if you ever heard about. You ever heard of Lego Hero Factory?
I think so.
So it's this. I'm so sad they stopped making it, but it was this weird version of Lego where it was like action figures. I have I have almost every single Lego Hero Factory set. Most of them are disassembled, but I still have the pieces. And I distinctly remember they came in these bags. And
oh, these ones.
And
I know what you're talking
I
about.
remember just going to like Toys R Us, getting a Hero Factory set, and opening the bag, and it smelled like as a reader, like you're a reader, right? And I'll say, it's the same smell as you open a fresh book, and it's like
the paper smell.
Yeah, it's like that, but
Probably from the cardboard.
like Lego, and it's the bat. It's like it's so nostalgic, and I still remember it. Yeah, so I played with a lot of that. Same with Bionicle, but those are the Legos.
All right, what do you have next?
Next, I have
I'll bring up what I have next.
is your last thing?
Yeah, this is my last thing.
Okay.
So this was like before I became obsessed with Lego. I was obsessed with SpongeBob. I still love SpongeBob. I watch it all the time. So I have some. I remember going to Toys R Us getting these. I brought some SpongeBob things. I had so many of these SpongeBob things. We still have like a big box somewhere.
This is so loud. I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah. SpongeBob things. Where's
I know they heard that.
He better not fall out of the bag. No.
Oh, this is from the SpongeBob movie.
I think I forgot Patrick.
No.
No.
This is from the
Okay, he's probably
SpongeBob movie, isn't it?
No.
Is it not?
No. It's not. That's Plankton.
I know.
Remember from the SpongeBob movie? Which one?
SpongeBob one.
That's Plankton, and he was buff.
No, you're right. And it was the giant
Yeah.
plankton.
Yeah, and I have Plankton as well.
Plankton is cool.
Yeah. So this.
You have
I have Patrick's house
You
too.
have the paddy wagon.
This is SpongeBob's house, Squidward's house.
Oh, this is cool.
You can turn it around. I remember I used to take my SpongeBob toys in the bath when I was a kid. I loved taking baths because I could bring my SpongeBob toys in.
I was always a bath guy as a kid.
I used to hate showers because I couldn't bring my
Can I
SpongeBob
launch?
toys in them. Those are usually for putting the patties in.
Patties in.
But I brought SpongeBob, obviously. I wanted to bring Patrick. I don't know where. I think he's on my bed. There's SpongeBob.
Oh, it's cool. That
Jellyfish glasses.
moves.
Yeah. And then here's Plankton. And then he has a thing where you can take him out, and it's just like Plankton on a little scooter. Plankton is my favorite SpongeBob character.
My favorite SpongeBob character is probably Larry.
Larry is a good character.
If it's not Larry, it'd probably be the guy who goes, chocolate,
Did you say chocolate? Chocolate!
chocolate.
Did you know that Plankton and Larry have the same voice actor?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Lawrence. So yeah, then that's the paddy wagon from the SpongeBob movie.
The first one was better.
Yeah, the original SpongeBob movie is the best SpongeBob movie, obviously.
They should have put the chair in here. There's
With
no-
the TV.
Yeah,
Is there the TV?
there's nothing.
No, there's not much in here. But they have this thing right here. So Squidward can stand here, so you can open the door, and he comes to the door. And then I also have, like, you know, the Krusty Krab, Chum Bucket. I have Glove World. I have,
Oh, Glove
you know,
World.
Burger Beard's boat. I have Burger Beard's boat, and I have Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. And I can't remember what else. I think that might be it. Oh, and then I have this one SpongeBob race car that was like pull back. But I like the paddy wagon better.
What time are we looking at?
22. We
Wow.
can make it to 30.
I know. I have some stuff to say afterwards anyway. We still gotta do 2 episodes. This is gonna be, wow. Okay. Should I go?
Yeah.
I don't mean to flex, but when I said I was a builder, I built this box. I literally made this box. You can't see that engraving, but it does say Skylanders on it. Sorry, it's so loud. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna
We
move.
need to get Mike stuff or like not on the table.
I know. But in here, also this is super expensive. Like this thing together, I'm just gonna want is like $200.
Like all the Skylanders in there.
No. So this, like, I have a ton of Skylanders, but what this is from Skylanders Trap Team, and these are all traps, which is like the rarest Skylanders thing, and they're super expensive, especially these two, which if you're a Skylanders fan and like, you know Skylanders, you know how these are rare.
It's a
This is
spider.
a dark trap, this is a light trap. These are super rare.
I don't know Skylanders at all.
Yeah, but these are like the best
Yeah.
of the best traps. And what you would do in the game is once you would defeat a villain, you could trap them if you had the right trap.
Mhm.
So like if it was a tech element villain, I could trap him using this. It all makes sense if you play the game. And then the final villain, Chaos, which is here, you trap him with Chaos.
So it's like a video game, but then you buy the toys, and then that's what you have.
It's
in the video
genius
game.
marketing because you could see I'm
Right.
obviously a sucker for it.
Because you pay for the characters in game.
Mm.
You know? Like an amiibo kind of, except like if you had to buy a Mario amiibo to.
Yeah,
Mario,
but
right?
I
Yeah.
I did build this box, so I'm very proud of it. Oh god. Oh bro, that editing's gonna suck for that.
I was never a builder as a kid. The most I would do is if I didn't have a Lego minifigure, I would take another Lego minifigure with like the same color molds and then like print the torso piece and then glue stick it on
Mhm.
just to make a custom one.
Yeah, and I only really did Trap Suit. Like I played a bit of Giants, but not much, and I have a ton of SWAT Force and stuff. I just didn't play those. Yeah, so it was always, but I mean, this was always fun. And I only recently now built this box too.
Oh, when did you build the box?
Honestly, it was like a month ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Matches. Okay. We need to talk about a few things.
Oh, what?
Probably got like 10 minutes just to run out time.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. We got, so, first of all, I never said welcome back from Iceland, so that's another, here, get that off the table. So.
Goodbye, SpongeBob.
Goodbye, toys. I think we should talk about the inactivity of Isaac, well, recently, the inactivity besides your one film camp thing.
Yeah, which was the reign of Count Theodore.
Dr. Phil knockoff.
Yes.
A
It's
parody.
and they brought in so Jeremiah Ted, who is Count Theodore, he thinks he's a vampire, and his mom is like very like conservative Christian woman with a southern accent, and the kid who played him was actually from Texas, so he knew how to do it, and she hires an exorcist in the middle of an interview, and it's funny.
But then there was, we are not giving up on School Day 2. I know in the trailer it specifically says coming spring. Editing is in progress. Editing takes a while. It shouldn't take this long, I should admit, but we are working on it. We will also be going on a backpacking trip soon. August. And
We did last year, but we didn't record anything.
so this
really.
year we're probably gonna get out a couple shorts.
Mhm.
We will get out. We're gonna try and do a special edition of the podcast up there.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
I want to be more active in both Isaac Film and Back in My Day.
It's just hard because you're balancing so many channels. I mean, you have Back in My Day, you have Behind the Scenes. Oh, I need to tell you about an idea I had for Christmas. You know how last year we did White Elephant?
Yeah.
I want to host another party. I was thinking your house or something, but we do gingerbread house building competition.
Okay, where are we gonna get the gingerbread from?
We just buy it like a kit.
Like a Costco kit?
Yeah.
Okay, we should do that.
And then, but it's like, we take out instructions, and you do, and I don't know who I want to be in that, but we need a judge, so someone has to
Oh, it
step
could be
out.
like our parents, impartial judges
It needs to be teams
of two.
I was thinking, and
we should randomize teams.
we should have teams of 2, and I was thinking we could have 3 houses, teams of 2, so 6, and then I want to have like a host,
Yeah.
like someone can host.
So the 7 people.
7 people, but I don't know who wants to host.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I just want to get that idea out there because of I knew I was gonna forget it. We should do another themed podcast episode because we were gonna do one in the woods, which we didn't, and I still want to do one in IKEA. I think that could be really funny.
The audio will be really bad on that one though.
Yeah, but you heard my idea for the mountain. We're just gonna
Yeah,
use
yeah.
your iPhone 15. We're gonna get. I have a headphone splitter. Plug it in. Wait, do you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
Here, let me see it. Can you access Safari now?
Yeah. My dad blocked Safari for forever, and once I got this new phone, I used to have an iPhone 6. I thought it was an iPhone 7, but it's
Okay.
an iPhone 6.
We're gonna need to order a custom headphone splitter because yours takes USB-C.
Yeah, that's USB-C. That connection.
Yeah, but-
over there.
I don't know that we could put microphones up to that though, and plug it into this.
Yeah.
I don't think that would.
No,
work.
because that's a USB-C, so we can just
Well,
use these
well,
microphones.
We should try it after this.
Yeah, we'll figure
If
it out.
that works, that'd be insane.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if I could pack these, but I think I could.
Yeah, I mean they're relatively small for microphones.
And then, cause these you could take this off.
Hmm?
You could take the stand off
Mhm.
and hook it up to something else, but
Mhm.
so all else fails, we'll just use the headphones, the headphone microphone idea.
Mhm.
And let me think. I know this episode of the podcast it's been fun, and I think it's been a while so we might be a little rusty,
Mhm.
and the production might not be the best, but we're gonna really try and get back into things, and we're gonna try to, do what we can to upload more because I feel like we have been lazy, but I've been in a camp for the last 2 weeks. It's been really
Oh, you have.
yeah, and football wise, so I've been busy, but I'm going on vacation tomorrow to Oregon. Next podcast episode is gonna be vacation stories too, so that is what
I
it
have
is.
a lot of those.
We need to talk. I know you travel a lot, but it kind of hurts me because I've never left the country. I'm like, oh, Iceland, cool. Like I always want to go to Machu Picchu, and it's like, oh, wow. Like if you drop a Bahamas, if you go to the Bahamas, like I'm gonna cry. Like I will be so sad if it's like, bro, he just goes everywhere I wanted to go, and it's.
You wanted to go to Machu Picchu.
I want to go to Machu Picchu.
So would you,
went there.
if you go to Machu Picchu, would you? Because there's 2 ways to get there. There's like this bus that you go to, and then you go straight there if you don't want to hike, or you can
If
like
it,
you can get like a group. You have to like pay for like a traveling
Mhm.
group.
if it was me, I'd want to do the traveling group and hike.
Yeah.
But knowing my family, we would take a bus.
Yeah, I would suggest the hiking.
The hiking is insane.
It's so fun.
I've heard.
It's fun.
And I
but
love
it was-
hiking.
It was awful. It was physically horrible for me because I also had COVID, but I don't regret it. It was amazing.
Thing is, with you had COVID during it, but you could still pursue.
Right.
Like you weren't quarantined, so that was probably like
Yeah.
your best time being sick ever. I mean, you were still like,
I was, the feeling where you don't want to get out of bed,
yeah.
and it's like hard to get out of bed. That's how I felt, and then I had to climb up stairs that went up for miles that were this steep.
Mm,
But no, it was fun. I liked it.
yeah. And how many minutes we got now?
We're at 30.
Okay, let's
Two.
go. Let's go a little bit more.
We shouldn't talk about travel right now because that's the next episode.
No, that is the next episode. Da 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 da. We'll see you in the next episode. Yeah, I'll edit that so it'll be cool. But cause that's a meme. I just don't. You gotta keep talking, otherwise it's gonna get awkward. And it's send awkward silence. Crazy things have been going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Insane things.
Well, America, not.
Yeah.
Oh, there's always crazy things going on.
Because
in
you
the
got
world.
2 wars, right? And but we're Americans, so when I say crazy things happen in the world, naturally as an American, the world is America.
Mhm.
And
Especially because you haven't left
I'm
America.
fair enough. The farthest I've ever been is Massachusetts, which is funny because Massachusetts is longer than Canada, so it's like, but. I really don't want to get into politics, but Trump, the assassination of Trump, and the failed assassination of Trump, and the dropout of Biden is shocking.
Not really.
It's I'm gonna say my take on both sides again without getting too much into politics. I think I don't wish death upon Trump at all. I'm not with. I'm not even gonna say like what side I'm on, but I'm just gonna be. I don't agree with everything he says. I'll put it that way. Don't agree with everything Biden says. But when I see at the RNC, the Republican National Convention, they're talking about how it was from God and God saved Trump. I just think, what about?
Why would God shoot Trump in the first place?
That's not the thing. There's a guy who died, you know.
Yeah.
One of the bullets hit
Another guy.
who was, trying to protect his family. You think God was like, oh,
That's a great idea.
I'll kill him instead. It's like, no.
That guy is definitely
It was-
worth Trump's
It was not
election.
it was not
Yeah.
God. A man still died. In the eyes of God, what do they think he's a sinner for protecting his family? No. And then they said the flag looked like an angel.
Wait, they...
Because
Wait, what
because
flag?
so there's the American flag, held up by the crane, and then in the photo he's got his hand up, and then it's the flag in the background. The wind blew it so it was in the shape of an angel, and they said that was God.
I think this is just like confirmation bias.
It's totally
It's confirmation bias.
because that's what Confederate. I mean, it's they're trying to mix like Christianity and Christ with, and then
government,
Joe
which is
Biden
done.
Joe Biden
Doesn't
dropping
work.
out, I think, was a really smart move for the Democrats. Although the way I see it, I don't think Biden he didn't want to drop out, but the media forced him out and kind of put so much pressure that he felt obligated to. But I think this whole it's gonna be a toss up. But,
No,
yeah.
Trump is the old geezer.
And then it's either gonna be, I think it's gonna be Kamala, and I think because
Trump versus Kamala. Yeah, I think she's gonna win
it's gonna be close.
because she represents she can represent women's rights and Asian and
Cause
black.
she's mixed too. So it's-
Yeah, that she represents
Trump's
cultural
whole thing.
diversity.
Trump's whole thing is he just roasts the other person.
But,
Kamala's like
what is he gonna roast about her,
Kamala
though?
is
Because
the least roastable person.
if he roasts her race,
Can't do
then
that.
that's racist.
can't roast her
or gender,
sexuality.
Then that's sexist.
Yeah, it can't. So we'll see.
So yeah,
Also, she's being smart. She's endorsing her campaign through TikTok.
she is.
She's
I
getting
don't go on TikTok, so-
she's getting the attention of the Gen Zers and the adult the adult Gen Z, so like people in 18s.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Super smart. No president's ever done that, and because TikTok hasn't been on for that much, but still it's smart. Yeah, don't mean to get too much into that, but I think that's a very important thing that's happening in America right now, and yeah. Are we looking at 40 right now? How long?
No, 37. It's close enough.
Okay, wait, no. Hold
Really?
on.
Do we have more to talk
No,
about?
we need to end it. No. Sit down.
Half of the episode wasn't about the point of the
No,
episode.
but I know, but we just need to address like we need
What do
to.
we need to address?
No, we need to end it. You can't just close it. I mean, we just need to
It's
say.
like a phone call. You just say goodbye.
Okay, well, I would say thank you guys so much for listening, and if you made it all the way through, you obviously did, because or you skipped through. I don't know, but we have a blast doing this. Subscribe to IZAP. What do you at? Are you at 500 yet?
549.
549. Isaac Film 79. We've been stuck at 79 for so
That's
long.
because we don't upload.
We just
We
uploaded
need
it,
to upload more.
and we get get like 150 views.
Yeah,
Like
I know,
we're
but it's
averaging like
one
100.
video every month, and that's like good for us.
Okay, and also let us know. Would you rather have like more uploads, more consistent uploads, but worse quality, or better quality but keep the same upload chain we have?
Yeah.
So let us know that. Yeah, thank you guys. Subscribe
watching.
to the Back of My Day podcast. Subscribe to Isaac Film.
Oh, I'm hanging up now. Goodbye.
Bye.